There is a god in Norse mythology who is famous for exactly one thing: losing a hand. Not in battle. Not by accident. He put it inside the mouth of a monster, on purpose, knowing exactly what was going to happen. This is the story of Tyr, the wolf Fenrir, and the only chain in the universe strong enough to hold back the end of the world. To understand this story, you need to know about Loki's children. Loki, the trickster god, did not have ordinary kids. With a giantess named Angrboda, he fathered 3 beings so dangerous that the gods could feel the threat the moment they were born. One was a serpent so long it could circle the entire world. One was a girl who would one day rule the dead. And the third was a wolf cub. A wolf cub that, even as a baby, was already too large for any cage the gods could imagine. His name was Fenrir. The gods of Asgard had a problem. Prophecy told them this wolf would grow large enough, and angry enough, to kill Odin himself during Ragnarok, the end of all things. They couldn't kill Fenrir outright, that would violate the sacred peace of their sanctuary. So they decided on something else. They decided to chain him. The gods, being gods, weren't subtle about it. They forged a heavy iron chain called leading and presented it to Fenrir as a game, a test of his strength. "Let's see if you can break this," they said. Fenrir, amused, flexed once. The chain shattered. Undeterred, the gods made a second chain, twice as strong, called Dromi. Again, they framed it as a challenge to his pride. Fenrir agreed, strained against it, and snapped that one too. Now the gods were worried. They had run out of iron strong enough. So they turned to the only craftsman left who could possibly help them, the dwarves. The dwarves forged something that wasn't really a chain at all. It was a ribbon, thin as silk, called Gleipnir. But it wasn't made from iron or steel. It was made from 6 impossible things: the sound of a cat's footsteps, the beard of a woman, the roots of a mountain, the sinews of a bear, the breath of a fish, and the spit of a bird. Things that, by their very nature, don't exist. Which is exactly why the ribbon held more power than any metal ever could. When the gods brought this thin, silky ribbon to Fenrir and asked him to test his strength against it, he hesitated for the first time. He looked at it. Too thin to be dangerous. Too easy to break. Too easy. Fenrir was clever. He suspected a trap. "If this ribbon is truly nothing," he said, "then breaking it proves nothing. But if it's enchanted, and I can't break it, you'll never set me free again." He proposed a condition: one of the gods had to place a hand inside his mouth, as a gesture of good faith. If the gods were lying, if this was a trick to trap him, that god would lose the hand. Silence. Every god in Asgard understood immediately what this meant. If the ribbon held, whoever volunteered would pay with their hand, forever. No one moved. No one except Tyr. Tyr was a god of war and of oaths, of justice, fairness, and the kind of courage that doesn't ask for applause. He stepped forward without hesitation and placed his right hand inside the wolf's jaw. The gods tied the ribbon around Fenrir's legs. He strained against it the way he had with the first 2 chains, expecting it to snap. It didn't move. The more he fought, the tighter it held. Fenrir realized, in that moment, exactly what had happened. He had been deceived, and he closed his jaw. Tyr lost his hand. The gods bound the wolf to a rock deep underground, where Fenrir would remain, howling, furious, waiting, until the day of Ragnarok, when the prophecy says he will finally break free and face Odin himself. Tyr never complained about the cost. In Norse belief, he became the god associated with justice precisely because of this moment, the willingness to pay a real price for the safety of others, even when it wasn't his mess to clean up. Fenrir is still down there. Still bound. Still waiting for the day the prophecy says he gets free. And somewhere in Asgard, there's a god missing a hand who never once said it wasn't worth it. If you want to know what happens when Fenrir finally breaks loose, what Ragnarok actually looks like, and why a wolf eating the sun is just the beginning, let me know in the comments and I'll cover it next.